Hi there everyone, this is Scott Nicholson and this is February 10th, 2012. I'm on the road this week, but I thought I'd update you on some of the things that are going on with me and my projects. Really exciting thing, I had a nice meeting with the Boston Children's Museum this week and talking with them about putting together some sort of a game-based activity that would happen sometime in the springtime. And so this would be something that would involve not only the museum, but some of the local neighborhoods, and would be a really big activity, a big game. So it's just in the starting phases now, but it looks like it's going to happen, it's going to move ahead, so I'm really excited about where this can go. I'm sure you'll hear a lot more about that in the coming weeks. I spent most of the week writing an article on using concepts from debriefing to improve educational games. My argument is that as we've made educational games more experiential, as we've had the ability to make more simulations and experiences, in other areas of experiential learning, like in the military and in medicine and corporate training, there's this thing called the debrief, where at the end of it, you work through a process that helps you talk about your experiences and feelings, talk about what you learned, assess what you learned, and figure out how to map what you learned to your own past and past learning, as well as to things in the future and other areas. And so the argument I make is that debriefing, it's argued that in these other areas, that debriefing, this other fields, that debriefing is very, very important. And it's not happening in this standalone educational software. Now, if it's being done in the classroom, then the teacher does the debriefing in theory. But if it's being used over the internet, or at home, or at homeschooling, it may be that debriefing is not going on. And actually, many times in the classroom, it's not going on as well. So if we turn a kid loose in an experiential educational game, and we don't offer them any debriefing after the game is over, then a lot of the possible learning is gone. As John Dewey said, it's experience and reflection, which is education. And if you just have the experience but you don't have the reflection, then you don't get the education. That was his argument. So I wrote that piece over this week. I'm going to be presenting that at a conference in Orlando next month. Other things that are happening next week, I'm going to be giving 2 talks. Small talk about what are information schools that I'm going to be giving actually at MIT to some of the folks here to try and help them know what's going on for information. And I'm giving a talk at Simmons College, actually in the library school, about meaningful gamification. It's going to be the first time I'm really exploring this topic with people. I'm going to talk about my sabbatical, what's gone on at MIT, and how that's led me from where I came in to meaningful gamification. If you go to the library school's website for Simmons College, you can find information about that talk if you want to come and engage with that little thing. So I'm going to be exploring a lot more. It looks like at Syracuse in the fall, I'm going to be teaching a course on games. And then that's actually become part of my regular teaching. Looking like I'll do one course on some aspect of gamification, and I'll do a course on alternate reality game design. And so this is going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to integrating some of what I've been doing here at MIT into coursework that'll be regularly offered. So again, you'll hear more about that through these videos. So that's what I'm up to, just kind of putting some things in place and moving ahead on some other stuff. Looking forward to an interesting semester, and hopefully a semester with no snow. Yay! I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.